I agree with her. I promise you, from the beginning to the end, I did not see it coming. We didn't see him shout at his wife, like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, God will bless you. That point, I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, who sent you? Hi guys, welcome to another episode of
Watch list.
Where is my receipts? I came with receipts. Today we are talking about the movie Trending Lies that Theodora, aka Siri, put me on again. Yeah, we're discussing that. And I noticed that the first time I forgot about some points. So today I wrote it down. Yeah. Cannot forget about any point. So I wrote it down. Off the top of your head, how do you feel about the movie?
That storyline. All I can say is that storyline.
You're right. That storyline. That storyline. I promise you, from the beginning to the end, I did not see coming. I didn't see coming. That was very good.
Because the little bit we were getting at the beginning was not giving us what we got in the
At
end.
the end, nah, not at all. Not at all. Like I didn't see how it ended. I didn't see it coming. I'm not even going to lie. Normally, Nigerian movies are very predictable. Even like
100%.
even Ghanaian movies, they're very predictable. But I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. So it was a beautiful surprise.
And we can say A class for the storyline.
Which brings me to like the story, the writing of the story. I think it was done beautifully. I think it's relatable, it's realistic,
yes.
but it's also unpredictable. Like it's life.
Exactly. As life is very unpredictable, this movie gave us that.
If you could change something about the storyline, what would you change?
I would change. The only thing I wouldn't necessarily change anything, but I will also introduce the part where the father should find out. The man must know that woman.
The father should find out. The father should find out. I agree with you. I think the father should know. Maybe that's an opening for a part 2 where the father finds out and then the son now has to help the mom like solve her problems. We'll see.
We'll see. But to me, and we find out.
The father should find out. I think that's fair.
The reaction and everything.
Yeah, I think that's fair because I feel like the mother got it easy.
Yes.
You know me, I don't like when you make somebody's life a living hell. I believe you should also go through it.
Thank you, because me, I believe in karma. So she definitely needed her karma.
Yeah, she got off so easy. Like you made somebody's 9 months pregnancy a living hell, and then you got off on one day. Nah, fam.
To the point where even on the day the baby was born, this woman still made the day horrible.
Nah, she got off too easy. I feel like she got off too easy.
Because the son's reaction was even very, very, because he had his own problems.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough. That's why I really wanted the father's reaction too.
Yeah, the father's reaction would have now made our hearts like, you've done. Like right now, it feels like unfinished. It feels like when somebody has been wicked in this world, and God shows them mercy. That's how it feels like. It feels like the mercy of God has come through for this one because
like did she deserve it? I don't know, but okay.
That's why you and I are not God, because if we are God,
some people will be in trouble.
I promise you. Yeah. I feel like if I could change anything about the story, the father should know. But at the same time, I like one thing I like about the woman. I genuinely think that the woman did not know, because I feel like if she knew, she would have been a bit more dramatic. She was like, the DNA test has to be done in their family hospital, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like if she knew, maybe she would have been a bit more dramatic, a bit more intentional about making sure that nobody finds out the big secrets.
100%. I think she didn't know.
I don't think she knew. But it was a beautiful blow. A very low blow that she didn't expect. So
she didn't expect. Thank you.
I like that for the storyline.
Which is why I think gave the storyline a bit of a pop as well.
Yeah, because it's not like she did anything. It was just life. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was just life adding up. She didn't, if we saw her maybe trying to manipulate the first results, right? We would have said, the woman is wicked.
You
But
know, look, I thought she did, though. I 100% thought she manipulated the results.
you know me and enjoying spoilers before watching a movie. So usually when I'm watching a Nigerian movie and I can't quite predict what's happening, like this movie, I couldn't predict it. I just open comment section. Unless I'm watching it on a TV, but if I'm watching it on like a small gadget, I'm just going through the comment section. I'm watching retrospectively. Does that make
Fair
sense?
enough.
Yeah. So I think for me, the reason why it didn't click that she probably did something was because I saw what people had
The
written.
comments.
Nobody really said that, oh, the father was not a father, but like when I saw Afuba, I think I saw I took some screenshots, but we'll come to it later. But yeah, we'll come to some of the comments that I saw. But when I think I saw a comment that said that you forgave Keon so easily, and I was like, yeah. So when the thing came and they said, oh, we can use pattern, I'm like, bro, calm down, like, yeah. So if I could change anything about the storyline, it would probably be that. All right, let's go to characters. Who are you taking?
Let's talk about Kyo.
Okay, let's talk about Q. I have receipts.
Kyo starts off.
I have receipts. Let's talk about Q.
So Kyo starts off, very, nice boyfriend, standing up for his woman, and even the point where when they were in the house, they came back from meeting the parents, the girl was like, then this is over. He said, no, this is over. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Made that feel. Say, it's me and you, ride or die.
Yeah.
To the end.
Yeah.
So the way he easily changed and switched,
He's
broke
a mom.
my heart.
He's a
He
mommy's
broke my
boy.
heart,
He broke your heart, eh?
and it made me very angry. I was vexed. And then he started to exhibit this mommy's boy behavior. And I was thinking to myself, what's the impression you were giving me initially? So honestly, this is the end of the movie. He vexed me a lot.
Mm-hmm. He
And
vexed
he made my blood
me,
boil.
not getting to the end of it. From the middle, he vexed me.
Yeah, to the end.
From that middle, he vexed me till the movie ended, and I saw produced by he. In fact, up to now, he's still vexing me.
So what is your opinion on Kyo?
I think Kyo was just a wasted man. I'm sorry. Like, all the potential of being a protector, being a good example of a man. In fact, all the qualities he showed in the beginning was his father.
Yes, thank you.
Then in the middle, he said, remix. Let me show you my mother's side. Because why were you being the perfect gentleman and then in the middle you start being the weapon fashioned against your own self?
Your own marriage.
Now that was Kyo was just a disappointment of a man. His character,
very disappointing.
Disappointment of a man. Moving on beautifully is his father.
That man deserves all the flowers.
That man is who a father figure, who a father is. He showed leadership, he showed understanding, he showed authority even in chaos. Like, we didn't see him shout at his wife, like, hey, what are you doing, but his presence, like, even in the scene where the woman came to the hospital and was doing shakara, like, look at the way he spoke to her there. It wasn't rude. It was like, give some respect. And then he left the room. We are presuming that he left the room to go and talk to her, right?
Yes.
Look at when the DNA result came and it was negative. He went to console her. I'm like,
that man.
Oh, that man
is the father-in-law everyone should.
We are all praying for that kind of father-in-law. We are all praying for that kind of father-in-law. Like,
father-in-law we are praying for.
And
he showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
Through and through.
Yeah.
From when the boy decided that no,
this is what I want.
Going ahead with this marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the point where
even the son was unsure that this marriage I want it.
Was unsure. Thank you.
He said, I want it for you. I loved his character, and I loved how they made his character play like that. His scene was a breath of fresh air.
Very much so.
I was really really happy about his scene because I was like, how can you be this gracious? Like, and you're a man. Usually we expect that the women are more gracious and the men
More
are more,
gracious, thank you. Yes.
but he showed empathy. He was present. He was I could go on
From
and
the
on about
beginning
that
of
man.
even when the antenatal, every single appointment he was there.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
need to be, right?
He didn't
But
need to
like, he
be.
was there.
He didn't need to be because after all, at the end of the day, we see antenatal. Like for example, if your husband is not around, we expect you to go with your mother.
With your mother or your mother-in-law.
I don't think I even saw in her auntie in any of the
No.
antenatal appointments, but he
No.
was there, and I big ups to Kyo's father. Kyo's father was who Kyo should have been, and I hope that's who he'll be. But then again, he's not his father, so maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. His tree is his mother's
That's
tree.
another story for another day.
His tree is his mother's tree, so that's why he fell there.
The one
Now let's speak about Kyo's mother. Kyo's mother is what I like to call, it's like touching the eye of God. That's what happens to you when you touch the eye of God. What you used, you see that pit you dug for the person. That's
You
what
fall
you yourself
inside.
you fall inside. That's all I can say about a character. The pit you dug for people is what you are going to, but you will not just fall inside, you will land. You will not even see it's coming.
100%.
Because how do you accuse somebody of something that you are, that's the word, guilty of, and you don't even know you are guilty of it?
That's the shocker in the whole thing.
Nah. Okay, I think Fufu's auntie didn't play much. She was just like a mid supporting role. I think honestly she felt like an extra, and she's the director, and I think yeah, she's the director, producer, and obviously we watch her on her channel. That woman, I've seen her in other movies as well, and she usually plays the good auntie or a good mom kind of vibe. I don't think I've seen her in any movie where she plays the villain, and I think
I think
that's
there was one movie that
you
she
watch
wasn't the villain per se, but she was giving villain vibes in
villain
part of
vibes.
it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that from her. I always see the sweet mother, understanding mother or auntie, and she played it
Yeah.
well. There's not much
She's
to
good
talk
at
about.
it. Yeah.
Now let's go to our original mama.
Fufu.
All I can say was at the end, Fufu was really fufuing. At the end, she was really fufuing. I mean, maybe it's love. Maybe I cannot relate because that's all I can say, because she was somebody that stood her ground from the beginning. Like, she knows what she wants, she knows what she's getting herself into.
Yes.
And then there was no clear, I feel like there was no clear boundary for the way she started off. Her character started off, right? Her character is not somebody that will go and tell Kyo's parents that I'm pregnant before
She's
telling
pregnant
Kyo.
Before telling Kyo.
That point, I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, who sent you? Who really sent you? Your husband is not, if your husband is in the country, he's with you, and you want to pull that surprise, you're going to be a father kind of party or whatever, it's different. He's not there. It's in fact it's you and him. It's you and him that you have to play the surprise on his parents.
Did you for any chance also think that the reason why she did that is because she was still trying to get the mother's validation? Because that's how I was seeing it.
No, but Theo, that's very stupid then. If somebody doesn't like you, think having a child will make them like you. That's you.
But you see, you know how African mothers are. When their grandchildren comes into play, sometimes things change around for them.
Nah.
In my mind, Fufu was thinking that this might be the middle ground to let her come around. But he didn't play out like that.
I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, if somebody doesn't like you, they won't like your child.
Oh yes.
Like me in real life, if you don't like my mom, I don't have any business with you. I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
how do you expect that somebody who doesn't like you from the beginning, even your wedding day, she didn't approve of it? She's probably one of those moms, maybe in real life, she's probably those moms that is probably telling your husband that you should get married to somebody abroad. Well, they've married you here. Like, that's the like typical home, right? You get married somebody abroad, and you expect that you are pregnant, something that's going to rather tie the son down, and she's going to be happy.
I get it, but I low key think that was where the
She was
auntie was
coming
coming
from.
from, because it didn't make sense for her to tell them first, and the only reason I can put to her doing that,
Yes, because she wanted the mother to come around.
yes,
It's a
because
good. It's a good. I think it's a good. What's it called? I don't want to say excuse, but it's a good reason. Yeah, it's a good
yeah,
reason to
this,
the reality of things, and also that she can't be that naive. Is what I'm thinking. Like, you can't be that naive. Like, the person doesn't like you. So in as much as you are hoping that that news is going to bring them together, you should do something. You should not be too surprised.
mm,
Do you get? And if the idea is for her to come around, why didn't you go with your auntie?
yes, true. That's actually a good point.
Why didn't
That's
you go
actually
with
a
your
good
auntie?
point.
Why didn't you go with your? I wanted to ask you this question when I was watching the movie. I wanted to ask you that if God forbid it will never happen to you, because nobody's gonna allow it. But in a scenario where you are put in fufu situation, would you allow your husband, not your boyfriend, not your baby daddy, your husband's, because if it's boyfriend baby daddy, it's different. It's a different dynamic. But your
Yeah.
husband's parents or your husband's mother, in this case, request that you do a DNA test, and then your husband says, let's do the DNA test, would you do it?
So the auntie gave the reason why she thinks people should do the
Mm-hmm.
DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm of that notion as well. Sometimes, just to calm the noise around you, things like this need to be done. And in my mind, I would do it just to calm that noise. But that noise will affect me and upset me so much that I feel like that's the only way that we can say, you know what, that's the facts, that's the evidence. Because I'm someone who sometimes I deal with just facts and evidence. It's easier to prove that way. So I would have done it from the point of, yes, I want everybody to see that I'm not your fact. And that's your fact, that's your
I
evidence.
don't think I would have done it that easily. I would have fought it.
Okay.
I know my character. I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn. I'm very hot-headed. I don't think I would have easily accepted to do that DNA test. That was too easy. Maybe it's a movie, so everything was sped up. But me, that was too easy.
Okay. I
Too
mean, I get where
easy.
you're coming from.
Too easy. And there's no way I would. Okay, maybe because I've watched the full movie, but there's no way I'm letting them do DNA tests if you are bothered enough to do the DNA test. Calm down.
Yes, calm down. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
if you are bothered enough to do the DNA test for a child that you were not even present for any of the antenatals, calm down. Let's do the DNA test.
Mhm.
I won't let you sit in a country miles away and request a DNA test of a child that I have carried, and I'm telling you that the child is for you.
I get that.
So I would have fought it
And yes, I
because
agree with you.
you think about it, and that DNA test, I won't do it in just one hospital. That's
Yes,
very risky.
that was another mistake that I think she did. That
That's very
in
risky.
one,
We are doing it in 3 hospitals, odd number, 3 or 5.
eh, eh,
Because what if the woman was diabolical enough to say, okay, let's twist it?
thank you. Especially because it was their family
Family hospital. And we are not
Eh,
doing it in your family hospital. We are doing it in multiple hospitals. You take
yes,
your sample somewhere, I also take my sample somewhere, and then we'll do
that
it.
one I agree.
If we are doing, for example, 3 samples, you take it to a different place from there. The family hospital will be the middle ground, because that's where I did my incidental, so that's fine. But you take it to another hospital, I also take it to another hospital. We can all come and merge it together.
Yeah.
And another thing that, like, now thinking about it, like in the storyline, DNA tests are not given to the doctor to open.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not given to the doctor to open. You have no right to open that DNA test unless they've given you permission to. You,
Okay.
it's not. You will be present when they open it, and even that one is a choice if they want to be
Okay.
present. But
Okay.
it's not given to the. Then they'll go and do, maybe because in Ghana, I think for some time, I don't know if it's still there. I think in Ghana now they do DNA test in Ghana, like they actually do the test in Ghana. But for a very long time, they were taking the samples to South Africa.
Oh, I see.
Yes, when
Okay.
the samples come, the result is in a DHL, usually a DHL sealed pack.
Envelope. Okay.
envelope, and it's very like obia and so it's individual. It's not like maybe they put five people's own in one envelope. No, like
Uh-huh.
everybody's in a different tracking and everything. You see, and they'll give you the details. Like so, you see that the test is coming to you, tracking and everything, right?
Got you.
And when it comes, you can literally go for it. You can decide that you want the results to come to your house or come to the hospital and you pick it up. And
Mm.
then there are supporting systems, so there's counseling
Uh-huh.
available if you need it, but it is not your test to open.
Okay.
I'm not
That's
even
good.
sure. I think okay, I think yeah, I think DNA is a bit different from retro like test, but retro because retro test the doctor would open it and then like talk to you before, but
To explain it.
ideally it's sealed and they give it
Mm.
to you, and then they ask you, do you want to open it now? Do you want to open it now? It's not you, the doctor. Then you open it, and then you now come to their house and nah. Even if they are
Just to
billionaires,
show you that that part is
and then
real.
you've checked the test. You come to tell me congratulations. Did I ask you?
But you know another thing. You know how I said I'll do the test this week. My stubbornness will come after I was proven right.
Hey, 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 hey,
That's when my stubbornness
hey!
showed in full flesh.
Because
But
that's
hey,
the place that I said, fufu is a fufu. She's really a fufu. Fufu is my favorite food though, but she really showed that she's fufu because the uncle just cried 2 tears. He said, "I'm forgiving him."
ah, ah,
Our sister, man, you see,
I was scared of sleeping at the back of the door. God,
they didn't show us that she suffered to give birth. So maybe she didn't suffer.
maybe.
She really didn't suffer because, hey, one thing that I forgot to mention, but I think I wrote it down, so it just popped up in the beginning stages when we were doing that. They are talking stage.
Uh-huh.
That Kion's jacket, please, why? That jacket was giving palpitations. And then, oh Jesus, please, in your next movie, if you want to play somebody who is in the abroad wearing a winter jacket, please show them in a window. Let them wear that winter jacket and shoot them from a window. I think that's a better representation. Because guess what? During the winter, no plant is green like that green with winter jackets on. It doesn't work like that because the plants cry, they are cold and they are dying. Then you're outside, you are touching the winter jacket and playing around. Oh my god. When I watched that, I said, you people are deceiving people in the Africa that the winter we
The
can be
winter
when
is easy like
it's
this.
not easy like that. You cannot be chopping love in winter and your hand is out and you're playing with your yeah. If you are wearing the winter jacket in the cold outside, trust me, you're wearing gloves. If you are making phone call, you're wearing gloves because your hand will be freezing and you'll be chopping the love.
Thank you.
That winter jacket was pissing me off because I was
That's
like,
so funny.
and it was looking like a woman's winter jacket. Cause
It was.
why is it red and why does it have fair? That's why his behavior was like that winter jacket. Very very funny. Oh, another thing that I loved that I wrote down. This is big ups to the. I think we should go to yeah. We've already gone to that the next section, the direction of the movie, so like camera angles and all of that. Camera angles, camera angles, bro. You people were showing me the T from the top, and I was like, I'm here for it. I
Yep.
loved the camera angles. I loved the intentionality with the edits. Like
Yep.
I was going through comment section, right? Somebody said online that am I the only one who is pausing the movie to read the text that's on the pop-up? Was that did you do that too? Like I paused the movie to read what they are typing on.
No.
You didn't pause.
No, I didn't
Go and
pause.
watch it again. The movie you didn't watch it well.
I was
Nah.
into the characters. I didn't pause.
Pure like the in the beginning, those they are Twitter banters. It
Yeah.
made me fall in love with both of them.
Oh.
It was so beautiful, so and like the pop-ups there, even when she got angry at him
Yes.
and then
Yes.
the calling pop-up will come, my baby love. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh.
Very
Because
cute.
usually people who do pop-ups and it's not clean. This one
Yeah.
was clean, this one was beautiful. Even the Twitter looked like an actual Twitter, and when they were typing you can see them typing. Oh, the editor, I saw that work went into it. The editor didn't play. I don't know if it
That's
was one.
all.
I honestly didn't check because I rushed a bit. I didn't check if it was one editor, but
They didn't really.
they did good. The color
Big
was
ups
good,
to them.
lighting
Big
was
ups to
good,
them.
costume was good. People,
The
we
costume.
saw natural skin.
The
We
costume.
saw skin.
People's
People
outfit.
people were not wearing makeup in their house dress. Pregnant woman was not excessively dressed. She was wearing
She was
maternity
fine.
like she should. If the
She was
maternity is short,
fine.
it's short maternity. If it's medium maternity. If it's long, it's long maternity. If it's hospital gown, it's hospital gown. Hospital, she was not wearing makeup. The costume was costuming.
Yeah,
The
it was.
transitions were transitioning. There was a point where they were at antenatal, right? And the next scene was her talking to Kyo, and Kyo said, "How was your hospital appointment?" And he moved from the cultural perspective, moral lesson of the story.
Moral lesson of the story. I think they are trying to teach us that there might come a point in your life where there's somebody vital to you that might not be in agreement with the big decision. And sometimes it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay that they are not on board just yet.
yeah.
If you feel within yourself that this is something that is for you, go ahead with it. They will jump on board when they need to jump
Eventually,
on board.
yeah.
Yeah. And another thing is, careful. I know sometimes the situation around you might make you think that, oh, it's not clear, but Google never gave you a reason to doubt. Honestly, I don't think she did in the movie.
You
But
think she didn't? You think she didn't do what?
she didn't give him a reason to doubt her.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it was all because of the noise that he was focusing on from the start. You understand? That made him. There was no little bit of you know benefit of the doubt. But someone who's your spouse, like I feel like that should have been there.
She didn't.
It
He
was
didn't.
just too easily. He was so easily swayed,
Swayed. Yeah.
and that I think is a huge lesson there in itself. Just watching how he was easily swayed. Sometimes that's why they say you don't have to bring third parties into your marriages and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I think there's no one big lesson, but there are little
Little,
things you
definitely,
can pick.
definitely. I was gonna say that
Yeah.
there are a lot of little chunks in there. I think another totally I agree with you. One of the things that um I also thought of was obviously the noise bit, because there's this thing that my mom says that um if people are chasing you, right, or there's something chasing you,
Mhm.
and you stop at any
Mhm.
point in your life to maybe turn and see who is chasing you, or maybe also you to pick up a stone and hit them, they'll catch up. So
Mm.
instead of going looking back and doing that, and she's always using the story of Lot and his
Mhm.
wife,
Mhm.
and how once you turn you become salt.
Yeah.
And fine, salt is useful and everything, but salt is also invincible. You will lose your place and your stage if you
Mhm.
look back and concentrate on the people that are looking behind, like people that are working against you.
Also working
Yeah.
towards, yeah.
So I think definitely the noise, he should have known where to focus it. I think,
Yes.
I personally, if this were to happen to me in real life, I would appreciate if my husband did the DNA test behind my back.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, this behind my back, because
Won't you
then
be angry when you if you find
I will
out?
find out. He will do it behind my back and hopefully tell me that I did it and it came, or I did it for my mother or something. But you are not there, right? You are not, first of all, you are not here with me. You are not physically there to support me go through this journey.
Yep.
But you take the first chance to take away the little strength that I'm holding on to carry this baby. What if she followed the woman and aborted the baby?
You see, oh,
Then what? That's all. She went through stress and had a
and
miscarriage.
miscarriage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You probably won't even know that your mother is not, your father is not even your father, and all of that. Like it, what I feel like that's one of the things. Like, he focused on the noise, that what was beautiful in front of him, he messed it up. I blame him for what happened. I blame you 100% for what happened. I don't even blame the mother as much, because at the end of the day, it's a marriage between you and your wife.
And your wife, thank you.
So everything else, I'm sorry, it is on you. You should hold responsibility and accountability for what those actions. Your mother had nothing to do with it, and that's why I'm angry that she forgave him that easily. Anyway, that's number one. Number two, I think when it comes to fufu, right? One lesson that I have learned from her is that, you see, for example, when she went for that dinner with the family, right? And it's like, your son knew what he was getting into. We get that, right? For me, that could have been a place where the father-in-law would have said, you know what, she said that was a bit rude.
Yeah, you're
right? There are certain situations that even though you are right, you need to shut up. Not every right argument needs to be won. That's what I have learned the hard way in this my short adult life. There are certain right arguments that are supposed to be had in a different setting. You may not agree with what some people are doing on the internet or outside, and you want to share your opinion. But while you are sharing your opinion, you should know that while you are condemning somebody, be ready for what people would also say about you, because you are not perfect either. So I feel like because she put herself out there, right? She put herself out there, which is not wrong. But she didn't put the right pillars in place for what she put out there. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, you are.
She didn't put the right pillars for what, because how can you say that? Like, even the guy mentioned that, is it Sarah Rose, right? And Fufu are two completely different people.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. And with that, if your mother-in-law and her friends, because I'm sure her mother-in-law too had friends, have seen only that one side, you can't just serve her another side.
Yeah.
It is her. She's right to think you are okay. What if this other side too, you are pretending? If you can pretend online and make money from it and let the masses believe it, how will it be easy for you to convince my one son?
Yes.
So definitely, I feel like that. And then every day I say this thing: transparency and being honest are two different things. I don't think she was very transparent with her husband, and I don't think he was also transparent with her. A marriage should be built on transparency. She made it easy, even though he also made it easy, but she made it easy for anybody to come into the picture and mess it up. Be so transparent with the people around you that it won't be easy for anybody to just come and change their minds, right? That's number one. Number two, do not focus on the noise.
Yeah.
Nah, do not focus on the noise. Like, it was just a lot. But at the end, I felt like Kyo needed a knock. Also, they used
some more stressing.
They used the toy baby. They used a toy baby, so that means he will not. So wait, so from the time their baby was born to the time he decided that I found out, science has told me I'm the father, so he never changed diaper. He never changed diaper. All the girls' cravings, you didn't satisfy them. Normally, pregnant woman will be crying that, you see that woman at Kwaswa, that's the rice that I want to eat.
Thank you.
She didn't stress you. She'll call you, then you not pick.
Thank you.
Hey, may that never be our portion, because me, you will tire, you will suffer inside my house. You write. This is not prenup, but this is post snap. Then when you finish, you will now give me apology. Then you put it on record for my son to know, or my daughter to know, that there was a point in time where you doubted that they had the same DNA. But do you know that me, genuinely, right, as a person, I don't think DNA of a person should choose whether you love them or not, or if you want them in your life. I don't think it should. If my mother comes to me today and says, "Mommy, the man you've known all your life as your father is not your father. This other one is your father." My father is late. The one that me I know is late, and then maybe she brings someone that is alive. I'm sorry, the late one that I know. You go and look for another child, because me, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not interested in knowing anybody as my father, unless maybe my mother says, oh, I want to marry again, so stepfather. That one I agree. But like biology, I'm not using biology to do anything.
Oh yeah, that one I agree. And
Nah.
that's also why I think if there was any part 2 and the father found out, I think Kyo will still be in his now father's life still, because that man doesn't give Kyo any reason to want to go and
Yeah.
yeah. He showed that man unconditional love.
Honestly, that man is the man Kyo should aspire to be.
Thank you.
And that's on period.
And that's on period.
Oh, I took some screenshots for comments. Let me quickly go through that. Auntie Biodun doesn't disappoint. Amazing storyline, amazing movie, and for the characters and for the actors, excellent delivery. I agree. This one says the kissing scenes between these two in every single film is always intense, as if they were together in real life. Like you can feel it through your TV.
It was intense. That one I agree.
God is watching both of you. You and the person that wrote it. You and the person that wrote it. God is watching you. Both of you. Me, I'm not part. I'm not a monk. Which other one? I saw one that I felt like was funny. This one said, DJ, play me what the enemy meant for evil. God has turned it around for my good. That is Kio's hashtag Kio's mother.
That song was my head.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. This one said, Madam, you owe me telling off for this movie, for this emotional headache. This movie had me in love, ready to fight everybody, crying, mad, and somehow still wanting to watch it again. The cast of just 7 people, absolutely phenomenal, standing ovation. I promise. There weren't a lot of people in the movie. Like, there wasn't a lot of fluff.
Yeah.
It wasn't a movie. Like, there is no scene that I feel like was unnecessary. Everything was on point. Yeah. In fact, I wanted more.
Yes.
When I saw this comment, I was like, exactly. This one says, Fubara Sef, why should you even break that kind of news to your mother-in-law before your man, when you know the kind of person she is? Like, make it make sense. Like, the kind of person that the woman is, she's not the first person to hear your good news. I'm sorry. This one said, to be honest, if only for me was to be Fubara, I would divorce Kyo and he will never see nor touch my child ever, just like he never touched him or me when he landed. God will bless you. I agree with her. You will not see us. We will go on vacation for 1 year. You will miss all the milestones and then we'll come back. Sherry, you didn't want child. Don't worry, you and your mother can. In fact, he said at a point, he said, somebody, your wife is pregnant and you didn't hear from her, and she said, hey, so you can go, is it 3 days without hearing from him? He said, I was giving you space. Don't worry, the space you requested, we will give it to you back. 1 year, no contacts.
Problem.
Then this one is from the Aproko Nation. She said, who else was zooming to read chats? My Aproko na on another level. I love this too. Please, I did it. I'm responsible. The other prim and proper, she said she did it.
My Aproko is not that your level. Sorry.
Me is past my level. And trust me, this movie I watched it at different odd locations. I was still zooming to look at it, because I need to wait, so I need to read what she's reading and laugh the way she's laughing inside the movie. We are in the movie together. Hey, cannot be alone. Nah. But yeah, this was definitely a beautiful movie. I didn't even realize that there were only 7 characters in the movie, but
so would you recommend?
Highly. Excuse you, I have already recommended. I recommended it to a friend and she even watched it before me, because I had to pause and go to work. She has finished watching it. She was like, hey. But anyway, highly recommend. I know you highly recommend it too, because you recommended it to me.
Thank you.
But right now she has 1-1, because their first recommendation not too good. Not too good. Anyways, we're gonna end the video here because it's already too long. But I hope you enjoyed our little rants. We will see you in the next movie, right?
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Bye for now.